Well, hey everybody, it's Josh with Retro TV One Tech, and I am here at Universal Studios Florida checking out some incredible retro stuff here. This is the Universal Studios Tribute Store, and it's a mega video store, arcade, all kinds of things. It is absolutely incredible, and it is so retro. And you can see the signs here, even the phone booth there. Oh my goodness, with the umbrella on top of it. That is so super cool. And you've got the old newspaper box here. It says announcing the opening of Universal Studios, so that's about 1990 or 1991. And this is one of the main characters of the tribute store here, Mr. Tape. I got my son Liam here, to help me out today. So Liam is here, but Mr. Tape is an angry little fellow. He really wants you to rewind the tapes, like a lot. Like it's crazy how much he wants you to rewind the tapes. So anyway, definitely rewind or Mr. Tape will be really mad. So as we go in, we've got a community information board, and some of it is just really, really cool, like very retro, you know, the laser dungeon, the most advanced medieval laser battle, because, you know, medieval laser battles are cool. Save the Humans, voted best mega movie parade view in town. So there is a mega movie parade that happens out on the street behind me. Twister safety rules. Lost dog likes classical music. I wonder who that is. So just so much there. Of course, Ghostbusters. Call the professionals, right? Oh my goodness. All right, let's go inside. And there's so much retro goodness in here. First of all, here is Mr. Tape. He is absolutely incredible. We got Ghostbusters and, of course, all the movie rentals. So here you go. Look at this. And all the old movie posters. Just so absolutely amazing. Super old closed-circuit TV camera and all that. So over here, we have Mr. Tape socks. He wants you to rewind, like really bad. But here is the biggest part that he wants you to rewind. He says, this is kind of a threat here. He says, if it's not rewound, you won't be found, Mr. Tape. So it's like Mr. Tape gets really dark in this one, and he's got a shirt here that says the same thing. It's so cool. They really committed to this, you know, with the tribute store. If it's not rewound, you won't be found. So, I mean, they made a whole character for this. And even if you look up here, you've got all kinds of retro camcorders and all kinds of things. But you've even got the old printout dot matrix printer banner up there. We repair TVs and cameras with the little traction things on the side. I don't remember the perforated tear strips. I can't remember what those are called. Somebody posted in the comments. And we have mega deals on Commodore 64s, you know, because it was the 90s and those were kind of going out at that point. So, you know, they were trying to clear out their inventory. So they've got a whole box C64 there. So we've got all kinds of retro posters. Drop off all your broken tech here. And there's Mr. Tape, still looking pretty unhappy with the repair stuff there. But you've got super old school cash register, CRT. And then over here, you actually have a real C64. Some old CRTs, security cameras, all that kind of stuff. It's just so cool how they pack so much retro goodness in this store. And again, I love the printouts there. I actually even almost think I can hear like a retro printer printing in the background there. And then over here, check this out. Beta Movie. It's a Beta Movie camera. It's only $2,300. That one is vintage. It's so funny. Like, that's vintage, but everything else isn't, right? Back in the 90s. And you've got a tape rewinder. That's literally all it does is rewind tapes. Liam, you see King Kong there? That's pretty cool. Liam was asking about Slimer. It's got the Slimer poster here. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Yep. All right, here is giant Ghostbusters poster that like basically fills a whole doorway. They used to have those posters and they put them on the doors in these places. Here's the horror section. You've got Chucky standing out very prominently there. And then a giant E.T. cardboard. That is so cool. Liam. Yeah, he's taller than you are. And then over here, we've got Back to the Future. We've got some toys and some merch here, so that's pretty cool. Back to the Future 3.
You press and Holmes to turn it off, then you press
to turn it on. Nice. We got flux capacitor shirt. But up here, a lot of the eagle eye will notice a Commodore 1702 monitor. And of course, it's just on. There's no input into it, so it's just on sitting there. I kind of feel sorry for it. Yeah. What's that, buddy?
Mr. Tape's just there. Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Tape's just there. So I kind of feel sorry for it, just sitting there, just on, with no inputs. I'm sure that's probably not bad for it too much. I don't know. You guys that are more CRT experts in the comments can let me know, but it is still cool to see it there. Definitely working. You can hear they're doing like a movie show, like a fake movie show outside. That's what all the announcement is happening there. That shirt is so very retro, the Back to the Future shirt. It's so cool. It's like all tie-dye and everything. And then Mr. Tape, again, is wanting you really to rewind or be fined. I think movie stores, did they used to do that? If you turn something in not rewound, would they actually fine you? I don't know. And Casper here is encouraging you to get an afterlife. There's Back to the Future.
Who's Casper?
Casper the Friendly Ghost. There's a little Shrek here. And again, some great old school movie posters. You got Scarface, Casino, Animal House, more Animal House over here. It's just incredible. But this is really, really cool. Liam looked in here earlier, the beads and everything. Check this out. Mr. Tape says, "Get out." But it's like cleaning supplies and old gumball machine. And I mean, they really committed to this old video store thing. It is so cool. The greatest fairy tale never told. Giant Shrek on the other side of the Ghostbusters door there. Love the old 80s music. And there again is Mr. Tape. I really would be scared not to return a tape here rewound. Like, I mean, seriously. That's so funny. And here he is here. Even with a balloon, he looks angry. Over here, they've got their TVs for sale section. It's a sale. And there's another dot matrix printed banner there. Remember printing those dot matrix banners? Right, and I love the original Back to the Future, E.T., Blues Brothers posters there. American Tail, Sherlock Holmes. Again, more CRTs probably for the closed circuit television things. Oh, this is cool. This is Back to the Future Time Circuit. It's pretty neat. Out of Time license plate. Actually, I'm wearing the Out of Time shirt today. Liam's enjoying the tunes here. So there you go. It's a nice flat CRT. And most of them are on, so that's cool. We also have the Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is a big feature here, so that's pretty cool. Vibrant color. Is it time for an upgrade? These small ones are great for your kitchen, guys. Mega fun. There's a two-headed T-Rex up there. Is that the, I believe, is that the same camcorder up there from Back to the Future? Leave me a comment and let me know. Oh, here's the tribute store commercial. Look how they made the quality bad on purpose.
Starting summer of 1989 video. If you'll find a better selection at lower prices anywhere, you're not at Mega Video Rentals. Did someone say video?
Oh, we're going to check out the video games here in a minute. This commercial is so fun. Mega Castle Arcade. It's all in the same video store.
There's two things Mega Castle Arcade has. It's this other stuff. And finally, see the newest Hollywood blockbusters, classic pictures, and family favorites, the way they were meant to be seen. In the fully air-conditioned cinemas of Tribute Theater. Tribute Store Plaza.
That's just so cool. We repair everything. The music is such a vibe. I love it. And we've got another one over here. Playing a very similar reel of things. Rewind or be fined. Again, Mr. Tape. And I love how they use the VHS style kind of filter on there to make it look like it was played on VHS. On a poorly recorded VHS, no less. It's just so cool. And there's E.T. E.T. says, "Be good." All right, I gotta go look at the counter over here. Liam wanted to show you E.T. in a basket. That's pretty cool. He's like in the bike basket. Isn't that neat? So on the other side of the counter, more incredible retro goodness. I love the old tape storage boxes there. And I don't know what kind of an expansion card that is. That's interesting. It doesn't have like an ISA card bus. Not sure what that is because it's just got that edge connector right there. So if you know what that is, let me know. And then another kind of just random circuit board behind that. That looks like that one might be from a CRT or something of some kind. So anyway, I am not as good at identifying those as a lot of other people, so let me know if you know. I love the foil on the antenna there, and there's such a treasure trove of things here. Leave me a comment, let me know all the things you see in this incredible image of retro goodness. You got floppy disks there, 3.5-inch floppy disks. You've got some 3D glasses there. Just incredible. And then again, here's a Commodore 64. Give you a little closer view of that. Nice and dusty. I'm telling you, it's just so cool. And you've even got a bunch of tapes just kind of sitting there behind the counter. You've got a giant dot matrix printer down there, and it says "Not a Step" behind the box with all the printer paper in the box. Remember the giant box of printer paper? All these VCRs to repair. Our technicians can fix it. Mr. Tape, he's a good repairman apparently. Chad called in late, said he saw an alien on a bike. That would be E.T. Apparently the gumball machine's broken. And that's how it was in a lot of these places. You know, they didn't have money to repair stuff once it broke, so it just kind of sat there broken. Which is just part of the ambiance. It says insert joke here. There's the Not a Step thing. And this old clock radio. How cool was that? Wow. Careful, hot. Oh, this is laminating for the membership cards. Wow. E.T.'s dancing to the music here. And I love the flannel. Looks like the guy in the commercial. And here we've got giant speaker. It's fun with Waterworld around it. With staff picks. Apparently they have a lot of copies of Midnight Screaming there. There's more E.T. merch. That's really cool. That's very vintage looking. Pretty awesome. I love the TV stack. I don't know. It just makes me happy. So let's go on into the arcade. Got this really cool neon sign for the arcade here. So here's the Magic Mega Castle arcade. Oh wow, yeah, Liam loves this side of this arcade machine here. You've got vampires and Frankensteins and werewolves and all kinds of stuff. So, but look at this carpet. I mean, I've seen this carpet before, I think. But obviously there's a lot of black lighting going on here. You can see the black lights up there. Really, really cool. Now what they've done here is they've actually made kind of like copies of lots of different retro games here. So I will let you guess some of these. This one kind of looks like a Back to the Future thing. I don't know that this was not actually a real retro game, but there are a few that are modeled after retro games you'll see here. That's really cool. I guess that's Back to the Future? Yeah, that's really cool. It's like a DeLorean going by. This, Mrs. Dumpty, which actually is, of course, Miss Pac-Man, but it doesn't work. Try another game. Yeah, out of magic. They even went as far like to create and have the controls and everything, and even the coin slots and stuff on here. So, but why they didn't get regular games, I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to avoid the licensing. I have no idea, but it's still pretty neat. So, and then you have this is actually Halloween Horror Nights, the game. So that's pretty cool. If you're familiar, Universal has a huge Halloween Horror Nights extravaganza and big event all the way through the Halloween season. This is actually vintage Universal Studios merch from back when the park opened. They had, this is early 90s, so very 80s and 90s colors here. Then they actually have like real drinks and desserts you can buy. But also, they have all the prizes. Look at the prize bin. Like, this is really like a retro arcade. And you've got like the little plastic toys or like 10 tickets. And nowadays in arcades, they have they use credits. But now here, it's just tickets. They got little slinkies and everything. Even a little TV, because if you get 32,000 tickets, you can get the TV, and that poor TV would sit there forever, because nobody would ever get that many tickets. Leave me a comment if you ever got like an incredible amount of tickets at some point. Today is your birthday, Greg. Birthday poster, birthday banner, I should say. I love all the little banners hanging down. Ooh, there's the laser dungeon entrance. Sorry, folks, this area is closed for a birthday party. So here's out of time cookie and the desserts there, and then there's I guess it's a brownie, out of time brownie. And there's these like cake pops, basically, I guess is what they are. And then DeLorean cookies. Pretty awesome. Alright, so this is Tribute Brawler 4, which obviously is based on Street Fighter. Haas, the hammer. I love how they went so far as to like create these games that don't even exist here. I mean, look, that even looks like Blanca. Like somebody did all this pixel art for this. Now the buttons are not functional, so you can push all the buttons you want. They're just dummy buttons. They're not connected to anything. But then it goes into, of course, demo mode here real quick. So which characters do you think represent which characters on Street Fighter? Isn't that cool? I think it is Street Fighter, not like Fatal Fury or Mortal Kombat, because that definitely looks like Blanca down there. Or it could be a combination. It could be a combination between a lot of the fighter games, Mortal Kombat, and some of that as well. Let me know. I mostly played Street Fighter. So anyway, super cool. And then it's the tribute theater that they were talking about in the commercial, so that was super fun. You've got this comic book style Back to the Future jacket. That looks really, really amazing. Let's go over here to the other side of the arcade real quick. Again, I love this carpet. It's so funny and so accurate how a few of the games actually work too. And they built this whole castle around it to go with the Mega Castle theme. Like again, this is the quintessential retro arcade, even though it's small right now because it's got the black lights, it's got the ambiance, everything. Polybius. I don't know. Sorry about the reflection, but not sure what that looks like. Leave me a comment. Kind of looks like an Amiga game, actually, but I can't place the name of it, so let me know what game you think this is based on. Listen, there's even music. It's cool. And then Scoop and Sam. That one is Out of Magic. But this one is crazy. Gurg's Alien Adventures. And they even had Gurg earlier. They had some stuff on the counter about Gurg the llama and elsewhere in the store, so there's a lot of little places like this, but this is definitely a clone of the old E.T. Atari game, except for with the llama. So I love how they used, like, you know, the llama's long neck to kind of make him look like E.T. Gurg the llama collected all the coffee and safely escaped the aliens to Earl the Squirrel's house and thus saved the world. Earl the Squirrel is another Universal character. Unfortunately, Earl was in his other house and the aliens stole the coffee back. Oh my goodness, our princess is in another castle. That is just so much retro goodness. I love that. I mean, this just a lot of like love and attention given to this place. Really, really well done. Gotta love the 8-bit soundtrack. It's actually more of just the Atari single voice chip. And to be clear, Atari didn't actually have a sound chip, but there it is. E.T. falling down the pit. And then you try and go back up the pit, and then you fall down the pit again. And then you eventually get frustrated and quit. And then you fall down the pit again. Like, so accurate. How many times did you fall down the pit in this E.T. game? And then you go up again, and then you fall down the pit again. I mean, it's just, yeah, so accurate. So clearly based on the E.T. Atari game, the ill-fated. Did anybody actually, like, beat that game? Oh, there's a little flying saucer. How fun is that? Did Mr. Gurg the llama get abducted? No, he just fell in a pit again because that's what happens on these games. I love it. Here's the wizard with the crystal ball. Again, another out-of-order game. There's the old coin games, but actually you can really do that and get these kind of coins. Oh, he was talking, wasn't he? This is the Mega Castle arcade. And more vintage Universal Studios merch. Love that. So here's a multicade that is Out of Magic, but it does look like, kind of like the Centipede font there. This one even actually has a joystick on it, but again, not connected to anything, just a cabinet. And then over here, new game coming soon, and clearly it's a little busted. So, so accurate. Now, if you're familiar with Universal, Dueling Dragons, the Red Dragon and the Blue Dragon, the Ice and Fire, and you've got the Tribute Theater here. This is where we go in and we can see some shows. So check out the tickets here. Liam's very excited about the Transformers. He's a huge Transformer fan. We got Ghostbusters Transformers. How cool is that? Isn't that awesome? Oh, it actually transforms. That is cool. Now, That's also, it says $100, so we may not be getting that today, but that's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty awesome. See team member for assistance. I love the Ghostbusters firehouse too. I mean, you could see it out of the box down there. You also can hear the Universal fanfare going on in the background. Wow. And inside the actual tribute theater, you've got the top of the courthouse from Back to the Future, which is so cool. At exactly the right time. And then E.T. on his bike in front of the giant moon. Here's the movie theater concession stand. The popcorn is real, smells amazing. And you've got Jaws over here. And then this Ghostbuster scene from Ghostbusters here. That's so cool. Stay Puft right down below. They're about to fight, I think it's Zool, right? So that's just so cool. So we have Stay Puft, and he has the two different facial expressions there. I guess if you push the button, he changes his facial expression, just like in the movie.
And it moves.
And it has movable. Okay, it's posable. That's cool. So here's more of the Transformers. This is a Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. Now, this one doesn't transform, it's die-cast, but that is cool that it actually is die-cast. That's something old school they don't do a lot anymore. And here is Ecto-1 with a different paint job. The Transformers logo there, that is super cool. Sorry, it's dark in here, so it's not really focusing, but let me bring it out here. That is really awesome. Yeah, it's not wanting to focus through the plastic, but that is really cool. So those are die-cast as well. And then you've got more Ecto-1, more in the traditional white paint job there. And this one has doors that open, but I don't think this one's a Transformer.
Sad.
Yeah, Liam says sad. Still, again, super, super cool. They have all these crossovers. You can also get your very own Ghostbusters outfit there, Ghostbusters coveralls. Pretty cool. Who are you going to call? All the Jaws stuff. And there's a Marshmallow Man backpack, it looks like, or something.
Yes,
Yeah, it's definitely a backpack. That's really cool.
Marshmallow Man, stay puft.
We've got Back to the Future poster lit up there. That's neat. Just like it would have been outside the theaters way back in the day. Wow. Over here we have the Halloween 2 poster and more awesome Back to the Future merch. Yeah. I love the 88 miles an hour one. That is really cool. And Liam likes this backpack. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah. Awesome. This is a neat shirt. Dr. E. Brown Enterprises. It's the meme. I don't know how, but they found me. Oh, because, you know, D. Brown's on the side of your truck. So apparently the little clock on the backpack moves. That's pretty fun. He's making the sound effects. I thought it made the sound effects. There's E.T. with his heart and finger glowing there. It's pretty cool. Wow, that's really cool too. Very retro. Look at this jacket. Oh my goodness. Quintessentially 80s. Complete with the stripes. This old clock radio is absolutely amazing. It's got the flip numbers on it. I had one of those when I was a kid. It's so awesome. And then another version of Mr. Tape over here, more of the Halloween Horror Nights version, but also he's like got his tape and a knife there. That's interesting. Mr. Tape as a wizard there.
Whoa, there's a backside.
Here's the backside of Mr. Tape here. That's pretty cool. Everything's backwards and it's like the little gears and everything. It's just so cool, like the accurate backside of a tape. Just gonna let you listen to the ambiance in here for a second. We got Doc Brown and Marty at the clock there. Isn't that cool? All right, so we're back outside, right out here in this recreation of part of Hollywood here, Hollywood Boulevard, right next to this darkroom camera supplies and everything. It's a pretty neat place. So that's all for now from the Tribute Store Plaza. Just such a feast for the eyes and ears for retro fans like us. Love it so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know things that you saw maybe that I missed or maybe pointed out incorrectly. I didn't have any way to, any time to do a lot of research about what was in there, but super, super cool to see all of it. By the way, on the payphone, I didn't show this before, but management has a phone. You can't use it, but they do have a phone for your convenience. They have a phone, but you can't use it. So we've got, looks like a mishmash of retro stuff here. I didn't even see this. Look at this. So we've got Lou's Cafe. Back to the Future do not open until 1985. That is super cool. It's kind of hard to see because the phone booth is pretty dirty. Circuits of Time directory. All right, so like I said, I do have my Out of Time Back to the Future shirt on just for the occasion. Liam's the Quidditch team captain, so that's pretty fun. Liam, thanks for joining me. What do you think of the store?
Good.
Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for watching from the Tribute Store mega video. We will see you next time. Definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things, and thanks for watching. So for now, enjoy that tech and keep it retro.